Hello, it's Sunday, October 29th, 2017, and as of this recording, I'm still depressed, but I'm not dead. Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to download and listen to me. You guys are wonderful. I appreciate you all. And yeah, I'm really honored that you spend some time with me each week and a half, 2 weeks, whatever it might be. So yeah, thank you. Not really sure where this show is going to be going today. I'm again waiting for Bruegger's Bagels to open up so I can get some yumminess while everybody at home is still asleep. I'm in a bit of a quandary here in this parking lot I'm at. There's a Planet Fitness that I belong to that is open 24 hours. And really responsible me would say, hey, you put this gym bag in your car a week and a half ago thinking you were going to the gym. So maybe you ought to go do that. And it is, 45 minutes till Bruegger's opens. So yeah, maybe I ought to do that. But I think I'm going to just yammer at you guys for a little bit first. So before I get to that, let me remind you how you can get a hold of me. jamoalki@gmail.com, facebook.com/jamoalki, @jamoalki on Twitter, www.jamoalki.info. That's JAMOALKI. And you can text me at 248-648-1419. Send me a message, everybody. Let's start a conversation. Let me know how you're doing. Got any questions? Got any comments? Anything at all would be wonderful. Thank you guys. Yeah, let's get into it. So it's not that I actually want to die. I think, I know what that feels like. I've been there a couple times, 3 times, 4, I don't know. And I've talked about this before a little bit, but not, I don't know, it's on my mind again. So here we go again. Like I said, it's not that I want to actively die. I don't have an urge or a desire or a want or a need to take my own life. That's not in the cards for me as I sit here today. But I really, really, really wouldn't mind if I did. Yeah. I mean, I'm at a point where my days feel like I'm dead anyway, dead inside, and there's no luster in my life right now. In fact, I've kind of been thinking more and more about trying to think of what things that I enjoy doing, and we've talked about this a little bit. And that list of things that doesn't suck or doesn't feel like it's a waste of time is getting pretty small. I mentioned I'm here waiting for a bagel shop to open, and it's been it's been a month probably since I've actually enjoyed eating a bagel. I kind of do it now because it's my routine. It's what I do when I'm up early on mornings when I don't have to go to work. So, I go to a bagel shop because if I can't sleep in the morning, and if I try to hang around the house, I'll just feel miserable. Like, I can't get engrossed in anything to get through the early morning. So I just sit and or lay or put TV on, and nothing on TV is really enjoyable now. Stranger Things 2 is out, and I have no interest in watching that. I started rewatching a couple of my favorite shows, Dexter and Breaking Bad, a while ago, 4 weeks ago, and I have no interest in picking those up anymore. I've, like 6 episodes into each. And if I sit around the house, I just get more and more frustrated. Like, oh God, it's painful. It's painful in my legs. It's painful in my arms. It's I just have this feeling like, I don't know. It's not like, hey, there's something else that I should be doing. It's a feeling of I don't know what is this feeling. It's a feeling of it's just a deep feeling of maybe unfulfillment. Maybe I imagine boredom is in there, right? Yeah, it's weird. I feel it. I feel it in throughout my whole body that, geez, I need something to be able to do, and anything that I start doing, really, it's like I'm on overdrive. My mind is on overdrive with, God, you're just a freaking idiot, and all the decisions you make are crap, and anything that I start doing is useless. And it's, it used to be that I could get into doing something like writing a blog post or playing a game or watching a TV show, and one or two things would happen. I would watch the show or do the activity or whatever, and if it was passive enough an activity, I could just veg out and do that. Or even if it were passive or active, it would be a little bit before my depressed mind jumped in and said, hey, what are you doing, dummy? This is like the worst waste of time that you could possibly be doing. What's wrong with you? And then I would stop that activity. But now it's like, as soon as I get the idea to sit down and do something or get up and go do something, my depressed mind is already there saying, hey, you thought that was a good idea. Well, let me tell you what's really going on. So, there's really very little, if anything, that doesn't fall into that category anymore. That my depressed mind doesn't say, hey, this is lame. And I know some people are going to say, well, just do it anyway. And I wish I could, but that voice starts out saying, hey, psst, psst, hey buddy, you sure you want to be doing this? This is lame, or this is stupid, or you're a jackass. And if I try to push through it, the voice gets louder and louder until it's like screaming in my head that you gotta stop doing this, because this is the worst thing you could be doing right now. And if I try to challenge it and say, okay, well, what should I be doing? And it's, no, nothing. Go to bed. Go lay down. Ooh, you're tired. Feel that? Oh, feel that tired? Yeah, you're tired. You need to get some sleep, buddy. And that's what happens. I could nap 4 times a day if given the opportunity. Like yesterday, for instance, I got up early, as usual. Went and put up a couple flyers at a few places that were open early, and decided to putz around till 7 to get to my favorite bagel shop. Went and ate bagels and surfed the internet for, 45 minutes. And then I decided that, this is just dumb. I planned on staying out till I could go to Hobby Lobby and pick up some yarn that Nora needs for this blanket she's doing. A really cool blanket, by the way. Uh, as an aside, it's a temperature blanket, so she's assigned temperature groups of temperature, so like 0 degrees to 10 degrees, 11 degrees to 20 degrees, and this is all in Fahrenheit. And so each one of those sections is a color, and whatever the high temperature is for the whole year, each day gets a row on this blanket. So it's really cool. It's really blending from, you see the year go by, and the cold colors, the warm colors, the hot colors of summer, and now it's cooling off into the cooler temperatures of fall. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Geez, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, and I decided that I couldn't stay out any longer. That there was, I had thought about going to Home Depot and get some ice melt, and I've got a return I can do there. And no, you jackass, that's just stupid. That's why bother with that now? It's not worthwhile. So I went home, and Nora was on her way out. She was going to a diabetes kind of, I don't know what it is, a symposium on diabetes, let's say. So there were, classes, different breakout sessions to go to, and educational. So she left, and 8 o'clock I was in bed sleeping. Woke up sometime around 10. Got up, took a shower, and then went to go get the yarn for Nora. And, that's what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes away. Got it, went back home, got in bed, took another nap, got up, did some laundry, went and took another nap, and then I just I got up, finished the laundry. Nora came home, but I was already back in bed, and I slept again. So that, like 4 times yesterday, I was laying down to take a nap because my depressed mind was running the show and was saying, "Hey, your day sucks. You suck. Why don't you just go to sleep?" And I did, and I could, and I was able to go to sleep each time I laid down. And then Nora and I watched some basketball. My team, the Celtics, were playing, and I guess basketball is still interesting. So yeah, I've got that basketball. If only if it was interesting playing, and I could be getting some exercise. But that ship may have sailed for good. Who knows? So yeah, I find myself struggling with finding things that my depressed mind will let me do each day. And God, I sound like a victim here, don't I? I sound like I've got some evil stepmother who's keeping me from living my dreams and finding my princess or whatever. But yeah, I guess I do feel like I need permission from my depression to be able to do something. Like I need to, hey, I want to watch some TV, and no, you don't want to watch TV. Hey, I want to do some cleaning around the house because things are falling down a little bit. And nope, you don't want to do that. You can't do that. You need to go to sleep. Hey, I want to watch some basketball. Well, okay, but you're not going to enjoy it that much. You can go ahead and do that. That's weird, right? That sounds weird when I say it. Yeah, I guess that's interesting. Permission from my depression. That's probably pretty accurate now that I think about it. Yeah. Interesting. So I go through every day, and work is a good enough distraction for a little while. I'm changing my schedule a little bit, so I'm working each of the 5 work week days, Monday through Friday, with just fewer stops on each day. Because I realized days I was doing 5 stores, by the end of the 3rd store, I was pretty much over doing any of the work, and I could feel my lazy, depressed mind say, "Okay, just kind of go through the motions at this next store, huh? And get it done. And oh, hey, wouldn't you like to go out and start the car, turn the heat on, take a nice nap?" And I can't have my depression interfere with my work like that. So I think if I stretch my week out on weeks that I'm not going to be traveling to see my girls. And there's a story in that too. So my ex has the opportunity to get a promotion to move to North Carolina, which is going to suck for me if she does. I think great for her. I don't want to hold her back. She's she deserves it. She works hard. But yeah, North Carolina is outside of realistic driving range. Especially when I don't have my folks to stay at. So now we're looking at staying at a hotel when I go visit. And so that's going to suck. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. It sounds like she's got a good shot at getting it. And like I said, great for her. And, lots of things to work out with the older kids. And, she's already talked with the younger kids and they're on board with it. So I'm going to have to figure it out. But anyway, so if stretching out my work week, as long as I'm not trying to, consolidate stores or consolidate my week so I can travel for long weekends, I think that's going to be a benefit, at least for work in general. If I can get it to just 4 stores a day instead of 5 or 6 some days. And there's been a bit of a route reallocation, I guess, revision. And so I picked up a couple stores so that we'll see how that all goes. But I think I got a handle on this. So yeah, so permission from my depression to do things. And it's not my depression is not one to give out permission very freely. And it's a strict bastard. And yeah, and so it's gotten me to this point where, like I said, I don't mind dying. I still feel a twinge of jealousy, of envy. Which one of those? I'm envious of what you have. I'm jealous. I want what you have. Or you're jealous of me and I'm envious of you. I'm not sure. When I see people on TV shows, or I hear about people on the news, or my Yahoo homepage of people who die, and there's still that part of me that thinks, that lucky bastard. And it's kind of tinged my whole view on everything as far as how I think other people think. It's unless I can switch over to my intellectual brain, my first thought is, well, those people must feel at peace. They must feel better, or feel better. You don't feel anything when you die, but I'm sure that they're better off. Like I might be better off. Yeah, I don't know. And I want to make clear on this that I'm not feeling suicidal. I'm not planning, I'm not researching, I'm not anything like that. I have no designs of anything to take my own life. It's not in the cards at all. I'm just sharing what I'm feeling and the kind of thoughts that percolate and pop in and out of my head. So yeah, what do I do now? Do I go to Planet Fitness, or do I wait another 13 minutes and eat a bagel and surf the internet? I don't know. Maybe I can do both. I don't know. Gosh, this is shaping up to be a short one, but yeah, I think I've rambled on enough for now. Send me a line, jamoalki@gmail.com, 248-648-1419. Let me know what's going on with you. Yeah, let's have a conversation. Thanks, everybody. Be safe and be well.